Oh, oh, did I have a hot mic? Hello, good evening. Garrus, Spoons, Cheesy, Kratos, Jag, Oz, $10. How are we doing tonight? What's going on, everybody? Hope we're well. Hope we're well. Good to see you. Spoons, a big tip of the cap to you. Thank you for the tier 3 49-month resubscription. Massive. Absolutely massive. Thank you for the support and the plus 6 PP. My PP is overflowing thanks to you, Spoons. I really appreciate that, dude. I really do, man. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Anumis? Making protein dipping dots, spilled them everywhere. Fridge is one of those 2 doors ones, and the freezer's so narrow you can't get anything normal in there. Your dipping dots spilled in there while trying to get them in the freezer. Oh, dude, that sucked. I'm sorry. That's not good. Did you get injured working out, or something else happened? Am I feeling better? No. But I don't feel worse, so. You know. Can't miss 2 days of work in a row. So, you know. Here we are. Yes, you can. No, I can't. Doing leg presses and your rib popped? You have before? Dang, Spoons, you got it good, huh? Alright, well, hey. Stay safe and stay careful there, Cheesy. Hey, what's up, Nibby? I'm inclined to call you Nibby now, because I hear it so often from other people. If food poisoning is so bad you can't drink water, is having it good? Did I say the words having it good? Tis allowed. Thank you. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, that's so weird. How did that happen? Yeah, that sounds painful, Spoons. But yeah, welcome back, Jag. Hope you've been well. Dang, Spoons has it good or something. Did I? Wow. I'm not saying I didn't, but I legitimately don't remember saying. But the food poisoning part isn't the good part of the equation, just to be clear. You might be, I don't know. Now I wonder though. Wait, wait, I thought you were out. You're still in jail? I'm sorry. Wait, you can watch Twitch in jail? Do all the inmates know about me? October 17th. Hey, what's up, Engel? Can we get Naz if you... That's what I'm saying, Ingold. Free food and Twitch. Not doing beard brushes, or they would... Yeah, that's true, Spoons. What's up, Malichaz? What's up, Ankthar? Hello, Colette. Thank you so much for the raid, Daniel. $10. Thank you for the shout out. Oh, okay, Jag. Well, hello. Hello. I would say I hope you're doing well, but I'm sure you're not.
Nazrul Savage Spin, Nazrul Savage Spin.
All right, hey, Daniel, thank you for the raid. It means the world. Enjoy your nap. Get some good rest, dude. Thank you. Noger, Brew Fox, hello. How is everyone doing today? I appreciate all of you. I'm sick. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, what's up, Oz? Good to see you. So, I know this is usually an extremely high energy stream, So bear with me if if the energy today is lower than normal. Hey, what's up, Credo? How are you doing, man? Yeah, it's all good, Colette. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But if you're not already following Daniel, again, can't recommend it enough. First playthrough of Elden Ring plus the DLC. I lost my train of thought.
Let the PP
I'm sorry.
enlargement commence.
Yeah, what's up, Ish Boy? Good to see you, dude. Noger, thank you for the tier 3 23-month resub. A big tip of the cap to you as well. Thank you so much for the +6. I mean, dude, we gained literally 12 PP already this stream. My PP is massive right now. Thank you both so much, Spoons and No. It means a lot. It really does. It's, yeah, no, that's, yes, Daniel. An appropriate way to describe it. Throbbing and thriving. Yeah, that's what I should do, England. I'll think about that in the future. Also, Noger, almost 2 years, dude. Almost 2 years. That's crazy. Slept 4.5 hours today. Progress? Jeez, that's not good. You should try to, well, you probably do try to sleep more, but you should sleep more if your body allows. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm in the same boat. I just...
Here for another month of no hit.
I just wish you could, you know, sleep. Hey, Kratos, thank you for the Prime Gaming 2-month resubscription. Tip of the cap to you as well. Thank you for the support. I do really appreciate it. More money for me, less money for those other guys. That's my version, I guess. I don't know. How close to bigger revenue share? Can't remember. Yeah, so it is PP related, Trim. If we get it this month, we got it the past 2 months plus 100 PP. If we get 100 PP again this month, Trim, then we get a 60-40 split locked in for 12 months. But one thing that's important to remember, if you want to keep increasing the PP year round, every month we get it, it adds on another month, right? So we don't have to stop the PP train. I'm just saying. But this month is integral to keeping it going. Oh, look, Jag, no worries, dude. No worries. It's not, you know, it's not required. It's just if you want to and you can, it is appreciated. Tough days, sleeping pills cook your brain sometimes. You're feeling sleepy and tired the whole next day. Tomorrow you paid an appointment with GP, so you probably changed the prescription. Yeah, I hope, yeah, I hope you can get the stress and your sleep figured out through Fox. Like, that's a very tough combination. It's a very, very tough combination to deal with, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope you can get that stuff figured out. I don't know, Cheesy. I've thought about it before, and I know I said a long time ago that if I ever were to get partner, I would maybe do another 24-hour stream, because I did one a long time ago. I'm not willing to do that to myself or my health again. That being said, we'll do something. We'll do something to celebrate, maybe a 12 or 18-hour stream or something like that. I don't know, we'll see. We'll definitely, assuming we do manage to get there, because we are very close right now. We're 1.93 people away right now for a 30-day average. I appreciate that, Ankthar. It means a lot. Please don't do an 18-hour stream. Yeah, I mean, I'm leaning 12, Fish Boy. It's a lot more manageable. 18's a lot. But the reason why I say 18 is because when I did that 24-hour stream, it was the literal 18-hour mark where I just was like, I don't know, man. I couldn't anymore, but I kept going for another 6 hours. Yeah, if only cheesy. I don't know, Credo, I don't know. It depends, But I would maybe do some fun stuff. Hey, what's up, Ingy? How are you doing? Yeah, Anubis, I mean, streaming is surprisingly tiring, right? Like, you would think it's easy, you just, like, play video games and yap. But it's actually, it's kind of exhausting. Hot tub stream? No. No, thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair, Never. I mean, like, dude, you work a full day of work and then stream for a few hours? You're gonna be tired, dude. That's a lot, man. Yeah, Anubis, definitely. A talk show, but you have way more people to talk to at once. Yeah, kinda. All right, let's play the game. Yeah, influencer brain. Yeah, no, my brain is jacked up from doing this. You kidding me? Oh, let me open the hype chest. What did I get? That's a very excited purple penguin, maybe? I think that's a purple penguin. I don't know. I like the red card. I mean, the emote itself isn't cool, but I do like the red card situation. Am I feeling okay? No? But I will say, I'm not feeling worse than yesterday. That's the important thing. So I decided, if I'm not feeling worse, I'm going. They can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop, as I like to say. But I'm glad you're all here. I do appreciate it. Baby, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. It's some cold/flu type situation, I think. Darkly told me to take these, and she got me some, what are these things called? Some, like, elderberry tablets. And I'm, you know, taking those every 3 hours. Yo, what's up, Kelp? How are we tonight? Yeah, elderberry. Well, that... Oh. Well, okay. It's just got a little awkward. Am I gonna get shot in the back? Yeah, Anubis. I don't know. It's one of those things. But, we're making it. We're making it. Like I said, I might be, you know... I know I'm usually a very high energy stream. But, might be a little bit lower energy today. Low T? Yeah, I mean, I am getting old, right? I am getting old. flower tree. I do love how like Nibiru makes a elder god joke, and Anubis's response to that is, I make elder flower wine or whatever. Can some supplements you're part of a pyramid scheme? You mean business operation? Oh, you gonna help me get my tea higher, Frito? Excuse me. Gonna make that tea soar? Hell yeah, that's what I need. Anyway, yeah, so how's everybody's week going? I mean, it's Tuesday already. I literally just like lost a day there. It's like really strange. Today felt so weird because, you know, since I didn't stream yesterday, I was like, I don't know, what are we doing? How does this work now? Are gammas no longer a thing? Gambers are a little bit more spotty these days. I'm looking to automate them to some degree, potentially in the future. But Daniel, Daniel did not get very much sleep last night. That man is too busy. Man needs to sleep, needs to get his nap on. What's up, Chi? So I'm not really feeling better. But, good news, I'm not feeling worse. So, here we are. So, I will take not feeling worse. For sure. What, Ankthar, are you suggesting that it's not as easy as just taking a simple supplement? I mean, salmon a day after the sell by, it smelled and looked fine. Now you're waiting to see how your gamble plays out. Well, good luck. Hey, what's up, Mimitar? How are you doing? I mean, honestly, the thing, I don't know, I guess the main thing is just, you know, my head is all, you know. Tasted okay, fine too, probably okay, yeah. Just woke up from a nap? Oh man, now that's good living right there. Love that for you. Naps are great. I mean, they're kind of evil at the same time, but, you know, love a good nap. I took a nap yesterday around stream starting time. I was like, I don't feel well. I'm tired. I'm gonna just go to bed for a few hours. And I did. And it was nice. Crashed after work, woke an hour later. Oh, I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad it helped. I'm glad you're feeling good. Oh. I'm 8. So like spamming the roll button felt weird. Could get health insurance to pay to give you the real stuff, but they only pay for HRT when your plan is to go for a linear transition. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about how that works and how insurance handles it and stuff like that. You finally installed your 2 terabyte SSD, uninstalled a bunch of games, now you don't know what to play. Or you installed, right. So that's the thing, you went too hard and too far. You're like, now I have too many options. How do I choose one of them? Just delete them all and like, I don't know. And you know what? You know, just do a random number generator or something. I don't know. How many games you got? 10? Assign them each a number. Roll a d10. Easy. You're welcome. I'm the problem solver. Was looking at 60 games and went to watch TV. See, that's exactly how it happens, right? Yeah, I mean, I usually install games that... I mean, I usually uninstall games I'm not actively playing. Unless it's a game that's like multiplayer that I might need to play at any given time with people. I leave those installed. But single player games, I very liberally uninstall those. Not exactly a clean black night, but hey, we're alive. So we should play, dude. I still have it installed. Kelp, Speak of the Devil. Yeah, we should play some soon. I agree. I'd be down to play some Hunt. Just don't get into flight simming. You have 4 terabyte SSD that's 80% full of downloaded satellite imagery. I mean, honestly, the real reason that I won't get into flight simming is because I don't have the necessary funds or room to have basically a makeshift / real airplane cockpit in front of my PC. So... Well, hell yeah. That sounds like all good stuff, Anubis. Grats on that. That's cool. Especially the insurance part, dude. They were trying to make you pay more money, and you were like, counter offer, I pay less. And they're like, okay. Sorry. Doing Liza D DLC? It's not horrible, it's not great, kind of forgetting why you like that game so much. Yeah, because it's not that good, Frito. It's like an okay video game. Yeah, no, it is, yeah. Like the DLC much better. Now, I have heard that from a few people, to be fair. I have heard the DLC is a little bit better, but, I just don't have any inclination to try it. Have you finished that, Kelp? What's up, Runaround? I agree. If someone could make my sickness go away, I'd really appreciate it. The level designs are more interesting, the bosses aren't better, the weapons are cool. Ugh, see, I don't like that. If you were like, the level design's better and the boss design is way better, I'd be like, yo, hold on. If the bosses aren't better, then I am so not interested. Yeah, for sure, Anubis. What's up, White Wolf? You'll get the brick? I'm sorry, what? Is brick dust gonna make me not sick? I don't understand. What does that mean? What? Does brick dust heal you? You're like 3 bosses in, 2 were cool, 1 was horrible? Okay. It's a voodoo thing? Oh. I'm not very aware of the voodoo situation. Makes things bad. Yeah. I don't know, Spoons. Hopefully nothing cursed that you can take advantage of. Yo, what's good, Korvik? How are we tonight? Well, you, of course, instantly found a cursed emote. I do not like that emote. Is this the reason why, no, I'm kidding, of course, but it does remind me of one time where I was in a channel and people were getting scolded and deleted and threatened with a ban for using emotes of other streams. And I was like, dang, it's kind of wild in here. What's up, Covert? I'm doing all right. How are you? Yeah, that emote should not be allowed. Still recovering from bloodstock the hang. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, I hope you recovered quickly. You heard Helldivers 2 will add ODST armor? Oh, yeah. Wow, and boy, Spoons, you might want to permanently sub to this person. They are right up your alley. There's so much cool sim hardware that came out recently for surprisingly little money. Still way too much, but less than one would expect. $150 to buy a replica 737 MCP. $130 for a flight management computer. Terrifyingly close to being a justifiable expense. Yeah, I mean, it's better than actually having to go and try to search out real airplane parts to hook up, right?
Oi, where are you up?
Game was very difficult to play. Half sword. What? Yeah, Engie, I'm surprised that one got by all this time. Yeah, I mean, I paid full price for DS2 when it came out. And then I bought it again on PC later. And here we are. What a world, huh? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Never do what I'm doing right now. All right, thank you for lurking, Nibiru. Have a safe trip home, dude. Streaming? What? I meant in the game, but yeah, sure, don't do that either. Don't stream, kids. It's bad for you. Yeah, that's pretty intense, Hank Claire. It's pretty intense. Better, yeah, no, for sure. Buy a small portion of a house in 2025 with that money. Yo, what's good, Chicken Wing? How are you doing? Or a Monte Carlo? Or I don't know, like an actual car? Well, that's interesting, Anklar. Dodge Omni, a smart car. I mean, you could. Rather buy some land. Let's see. But yeah, how's everybody's week going so far? I mean, we're already, it's almost Wednesday already. It's crazy, huh? Yeah, I mean, look, that is true. You can always sleep in a car. It's not necessarily recommended, but it's a thing you can do. You be vibing? Hell yeah. Same. You can drive a house. That's true. That's true, Angle. Very, very true. Well, unless it's like, I mean, I don't know. What? Maybe if you lived in a, what are those things called? Like a camper type situation? Ooh, a houseboat. Now we're talking. We good? Hell yeah, Malachites. An RV? Yeah, an RV. Can't sleep in a car anymore? Wow. Angled is having none of your sass today, White Wolf. Alright. Check yourself, sir. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that is like, I could see having a houseboat being cool. But then also, there's so many ways for your houseboat to get destroyed, right? And like, a lot of bad things to happen. I don't know. It seems they're all, oh yeah, awful for insulation. That checks out. Because like insulation's gonna make it very heavy, right? Wow, this game sucks. Dude. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Hell yeah, Ankthar. No, for sure. That's awesome. You're much more vulnerable to house invasions because of piracy. How dare you? Well, that's why you just live out in the open sea, Anubis. Park on the dock to get groceries, and then you just, like, live out in international waters. Nothing bad will happen. It'll be fine. Howitzer, jeez. Except for man, you're really into pirates, huh? Oh, dude, I wanted to put on Come Clarity for stream today, because when we raided Nebaru Sunday, he was listening to that album. If we get hit again, I might throw it on. I think we should all be more aware of them and be alert. I mean, just, you know, in my everyday life, which is, you know, very land-based, I don't feel like I need to be very concerned about literal pirates. I'm not sure how many pirates are hanging out in the Gulf of Mexico. Land pirates. Yeah. Those gosh darn land pirates. More scared of the swamp? I know this might be surprising, but I don't live in an actual swamp. I just live near swamp land. Because, you know, it's just how it goes. Hey, what's up, Theo? Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you're well. Yeah, no, pirates are a scourge. Like, they're rough out there, dude. Is my neck better? Maybe slightly. I think it's bothering me maybe a little bit less. Swamp adjacent Rala, yeah. Like, I don't know, I could drive not very far and be at a swamp, but I don't live in a literal swamp. I've never had an alligator in my yard, as far as I know. It would be quite shocking if I did see one. Yeah. There would have to be some, like, without human intervention, there would have to be some pretty wild circumstances for an alligator to get in my yard, I think. Yeah, I appreciate it, Theo. No, Theo, no. What state are you in? Louisiana. I live in southern Louisiana. That is true, Angle. That is true. Not to be confused with the city. Nice place. It's alright. There's some good, there's some bad. Just like most places. Bit too, yeah, bit too human. Yeah, just a smidge. It's just like 180% humidity out there. The swamp is in the air, yes. I mean, that's the thing, like, the humidity is insidious when you're, like, doing stuff outside, because you don't cool off, right? You know how, like, you sweat and evaporate, right? The sweat evaporates and it helps cool you off. Well, here, you don't do that. You just sweat, and then nothing changes. You don't cool off. Exactly, Inga, yeah. And that's what it is here. You'd be steam cooked if you were to visit, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. That's one of those situations where no matter what I do, there is a small percentage of the time I'm going to get hit like that. And it's literally not preventable. All right. So, unfortunate, but it doesn't. To be the good thing is, it doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen very often. Like that's the first time we've gotten hit that way in weeks. So, and it's early in the run. Now I will say, once we're doing the trilogy, if that happens like 1 or 2 games in, I'm gonna be a very unhappy camper. But, you know. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, Louisiana has some pretty stuff in it, you know. The main detraction physically from the view is that it's very flat, which some people don't really like. Like Darkly, for example, has complained about that a lot to me. Just like, it's just so flat. Like, that's fine. That's fine with me. It saves gas mileage. Are you kidding me? Going up and down hills all day. Wow, Ingold really,
regrettably, but
coming on to, Mr. Wywolf here a little bit. Earth is flat, yeah. True. I will never forget about, so I watched a Flat Earther documentary some number of years ago, and I will literally never forget. So like, they set up this big experiment to prove that the Earth is flat, right? And I don't remember exactly what it was, but they basically got some like expensive equipment with like lasers, where like a laser would shine a very far distance, and they would basically measure like and show that, you know, even though it was a very far distance from each other, that they would be level, right? And to the flat earthers' shock, for some reason it didn't line up. It was almost as if the earth was curved. And I remember one of the flat earthers literally looked at the camera and was like, you know, I didn't expect these results. I have a lot to think about. Oh, yeah, you should probably think about it a little bit. Hey, what's up, Void? Hey, thank you for lurking, Darkly. Science. Yeah, flat earthers disprove their own theories. It sounds like a Reddit thread, like a Reddit subreddit or something. I don't remember if it was on Netflix, but it was on Netflix or Hulu or something like that, Malichess. Yeah, it was pretty funny. And honestly, after watching the documentary, it was really interesting because it kind of made sense why they have these communities the way they do. And it's not because like it's not because it makes sense that the earth is flat, because obviously it doesn't, and it isn't. But it's one of these things where it's like a lot of these people are, you know, socially inept and awkward, at least in the documentary. I can't speak for all flat earthers, obviously. But a lot of them feel kind of out of place. And this was giving them a community and something to rally around, believe in, and like feel like a part of something. Yeah, exactly. It gives them a sense of belonging, which is interesting. One of the guys at work doesn't believe in gravity. Okay, so like what? Yeah, for sure, Fox. Conspiracy theories do bring people together. So like, what is, so why are we on the earth? Like, what is keeping us on the ground? Like, I'm sure they have to have something, right? Like, they have to have a thing. Right? They have to have a replacement explanation for gravity not existing. What the hell was that? I mean, I might get hit. Spite? The sad thing is Flat Earth really seems to have become a much smaller as a community. Mostly many people switch to QAnon stuff. Love, yeah. You shut it down? No, you listen to the explanation, White Wolf. It's interesting. Like, I want to know. The flat disk of Earth still rotates? Think about that for a second. Oh, don't ask him now. Let it go. At this point, just let it be. Don't open the door to it. Don't worry about it. But what's up, Chungus? How are you doing? Yeah, Fox. If we could have more people believing, like the more harmless things, like flat earthers, because ultimately, if they believe the Earth is flat, it doesn't matter. Worst case scenario, they convince another person the Earth is flat, and nothing kind of changes, right? There's actually harmful misinformation around everywhere that people are genuinely spreading. I don't think someone believing the Earth is flat is that large of a net negative. Like when compared with other things, you know. That's interesting, Void. So, like, what do you, so, like, if you were if you're like a flat earther and you have children and they're going to school, how do you handle that situation? Are you like, okay, look, I know that to get a good grade on your test, you're gonna have to lie and say the Earth is round. Just do that. Or are they like, no, you just don't let them break you down. Always deny that the Earth is round. Like, how do you curate that? How do you handle that situation? Well, yeah, but it's gonna be an issue at that early age, right? The parents lie to the school and say they need a religious exemption from the topics that conflict with their beliefs on flat Earth. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, White Wolf. Yes, it has members all around the globe. Wow, 6 already, huh? That hour flew by. I'm still really annoyed at that Quaalag hit, man. Like, the only thing I can do about that is actually be a little bit slower at the beginning of the fight. That's only the second time that's ever happened to me. Man, I really love the album art for this album. What album? Come Clarity by In Flames. Oops. 8 grams? What? Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I think it looks cool. You sat on your phone? Oh, that makes sense. Eve had something to say. I respect it. Oops. She's mauling you with love? Well, that's cute. Yeah, some mystery substance. In this case, I'm gonna assume dog poop. Oh, look at this mother effer. Seen a funny YouTube video of a kid whose parents are apparently flat earthers. He was ranting and calling people who consider Earth round a word. Can be translated English. Oh, wow. Old video, but funny and sad at the same time. Definitely gotta be food of some sort. Never seen a dog more food motivated. Yeah, wait, I don't... Language? Get wrecked. 18 plus stream. Yeah. It's pretty funny, Fox. Also weird, weird translation. Yeah, that's funny, White Wool. Yeah, Inkthar. People are wild, dude. There is an amazing irony there for them insulting people that believe the Earth is round. Yours, Mac, we went up to Griffith Observatory, and outside there were a few people who were unironic flat earthers, got a pamphlet that said on it, "What do you know about Ball Earth?" Not. I mean... Oh, no, it's not flat. Pretty confident about that. Yeah, for sure, for Fox, which is like terrible and embarrassing, right, for that kid. Hopefully one day that kid grows up and is like, man, like knows that the Earth isn't flat, but then still has to live with those memories, right? And that embarrassment. All Earth is a funny way of phrasing it. You think it's wilder to try to believe the Earth is surrounded by a massive ice wall? That's like a lot of flat earthers' belief, right? That it's like, that's why no one quote unquote falls off the edge. Right, Ingle, that just makes sense. Yeah, the oceans would drain if there weren't ice walls to stop them. I mean, the thing I always come back to with the conspiracy for the flat Earth that I still haven't really gotten a good answer for, and it's like, okay, let's for a second take into consideration that maybe the Earth is flat. And this is a massive conspiracy perpetrated by scientists, astronauts, governments of all different nations. Why? Like, why though? Like, what's the point of the conspiracy? Like, who gains? Is it Big Globe? Does Big Globe go out of business? Like, I don't understand the benefit to said shadow organization orchestrating this massive conspiracy. In college, you had a classmate, lady in her 40s, tell you Australia was in fact a made-up country just for NASA to make you believe the Earth wasn't flat. Why can't, wait, why can't Australia exist and the Earth be flat at the same time? Hey, what's up, Caldrex? No religious talk. And that doesn't track for several reasons anyway. There's a video of people filming an entire flight that would be impossible to do in that time on a disc, in the hope that they might film proof of something big. Interesting. I mean, that is kind of funny to think about though, Kuma. Like, you create a fake country and you're like, well, what's there? Well, it's kind of hot. It's like a lot of desert. And, I don't know, they have like a lot of animals that will kill you. It actually somewhat kind of makes sense. It's like they're trying to keep you away. Like, don't go there. It's hot. There's a lot of desert. The animals are all like aggressive. They'll murder you over there, dude. Don't try to go there. You're like, oh, okay. I don't want to. You're right. Okay. Oh no, White Wolf. The things you learn. Australia's real. It's just impossible to live there. The oceans are boiling around the equator, so you can't get across them. Right, right. Actual ancient belief? That's fascinating. Well, I mean, that's not like I mean, that's just a weird thing. Like, I don't like sunscreen either. It's not because it makes me manly. It's because when I put sunscreen on, it makes my OCD, it just makes my brain melt. Like, literally. John Carpenter. Wow, Engold really went on a whole journey to get White Wolf here. Hell yeah, glad you made it home safe, Nibby. More than 2 out of 3 Australians will receive a skin cancer diagnosis in their lifetime? Dude, that's wild. That's a wild statistic. Dude, that's crazy. Is that true? 2 out of 3? That's wild. UV exposure is so much stronger in Australia. The hole in the ozone layer is over a part of Australia. Interesting. Dang, that's rough. Yeah, that's brutal. Still, like, even knowing that 2 out of 3 is crazy. Trying to work out, they should preach a hypothetical that they meet down there, ultimately decide they couldn't beat the insurmountable on account of any possible boiling ocean, therefore weren't a concern and probably didn't exist anyway. History is interesting. The cutting edge, hot topics of the day back then. Yo, what's up, Lady Nullifar? How are we doing today? I'm telling you. Probably also consequences of good skin cancer prevention, catching it early in many people. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that could, yeah, maybe that's a factor as well. Ancient cartographers. Yeah, there's monsters here. Don't go there. We can't map it. Pretty good. Feeling tired today. Taking it easy. Hell yeah. It's, sometimes you just need a rest day, right? That's interesting, Kuma. I would assume that like a rapper could like. I mean, you could believe some wild stuff and still be a rapper, right? I don't know. How am I? I'm okay, I guess. I'm sick, but I don't know. I'm not getting worse, so. I guess it's a win, right? Medieval maps of Ireland kept putting in Ireland called I don't know HY is pronounced, Brazil. No relation of Brazil off the coast. Every time they didn't find it, they moved it a bit further out to sea. Yeah, no, it's definitely out there somewhere. No doubt about it. Yeah, for sure. I don't know, it hit me Sunday night. Like, well, early Monday morning, I guess. Around like 2 in the morning. That just suddenly, like, I've never had it hit me like that. It's usually like I go to sleep okay, I wake up feeling sick. But this was like, I literally felt it. I was like, whoa, what the hell? I'm like suddenly achy. I have a headache. I feel really cold. Like, what is happening right now? It's like really strange. Part of your brain keeps a list of celebs that went off the rails, like Tequila. I'm unfamiliar with how she went off the rails. Yeah, something like that. Cold flu type situation. I'm not sure what it is. Usually pronounced high, but it's probably Anglicization of E, which is plural genitive form of oh, shit. You were too knowledgeable. I don't know what I can't retain or ingest all of this information. Hey, what's up, Alishay? How are we today? That's wild, Chungus. That's like super interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. And they, oh, okay, I see. This is from a movie. Gotcha. Is this is this a what's the name of that movie with Nicolas Cage in it? Oh, it's Alien versus Predator. I was hoping this was like National Treasure, like 2 or 3 or something, because they kept making those movies, right? Yeah, it would be hilarious if they like really went off the deep end with it at some point. I didn't send the elevator down, dude. Hey, what's up, Tom? I'm not doing better, but I'm not worse. I mean, even if you weren't genuinely into that stuff, I mean, like, I don't know, like owning that stuff, like, why would you own that stuff? Like, I can't think of a good reason to own that stuff outside of like a history museum that's like specifically, I don't know, man, that's wild. Yeah, Credo, will you take those? Hey, what's up, Strange Pie? Yeah, no, that's, yeah, I mean, look, Kuma, if you do that, that should be a situation where career suicide should happen, right? Like, if you go out in public and you're like, hey, check out these sick Nazi outfits, then yeah, you know, you should probably, not have a career anymore. Probably be, blackballed or something, I don't know. Hot take, I know, I'm sorry. Burning hot take there, but... But yeah, it's been really, last night was really strange. I was so out of sorts with my schedule because, you know, Monday I usually stream, and then after stream I eat something real quick and then watch Raw with Daniel. But since we're not watching WWE's product anymore, yesterday was just like, well, what do I do? I didn't stream, I took a nap, and then I woke up and I was like, well, what now? What do I do with all this time? Okay, so I'm trying to remember, do I need that elevator again at any point? Yes, I do. I actually do need to send the elevator down. because I'm going to need it. Wait. When... Yeah, I'm gonna need it to get to the asylum for the Stray Demon and the Ring later. Easy question, watch MK Scorpion's Revenge, of course. Right, of course. Yep. Yeah, no, it is interesting. You're not wrong, Kuma. There is like this weird element of back in the day you did like one small thing and you were dead in the water as a celebrity, and now people get buck wild, do all kinds of and say all kinds of things that are like on record, in public, anyone can see and find it. And it's like, eh. It's cool, man. Last time this happened, I didn't remember to send the elevator down the second time. And then I got doubly wrecked. And then I think I got hit by a Drake or something stupid. And I was displeased. What's up, Salem? How are you tonight? I love it when I do that. What's up, Cassie? Wait, the Dixie Chicks were... What were the Dixie Chicks canceled for? What'd they do? Go off a tirade and all you do is pivot from acting to podcaster. Too real, too real. AC. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Salem. I hope hope you get that fixed soon. It's all right, Frosty. We're around for 100 years. They started talking about politics and never recovered. Wait, in the 90s? Oh wait, the 1900s. Okay, now I read that just as the 90s in my head. Now I understand why Kuma was like dang, they've been around a while. Okay, so it was 2003, right? Yeah, the Dixie Chicks in the early 1900s had some wild political takes. It was crazy out there. But yeah, no, like, in 2003, what political take could they possibly have had that was that crazy in 2003? Because, like, dude, I knew what you meant, Cassie. It's still funny. But no, like, dude, imagine someone getting canceled for politics in the 90s, for example. When things were, like, so mild comparatively to, like, the political takes these days. Talk crap about Bush in the war. A new distance PB is possible, but it's like, I don't know. My distance PB is the third to last boss or something. If I get a new distance PB at this point, I'm gonna be very upset. We're walking a thin line here. Yeah, that's the thing, Kelp. We can't. We can't really get more into the conversation, obviously. I almost started saying some things, and then I was like, you know what? I gotta respect the rules of the channel. Gotta respect the rules of the channel. What's up, Jade? How are we? Green Day made an album about Bush and the war and were super successful at the time. Right, but here's the thing. Think about the Dixie Chicks' fan base versus Green Day's fan base. And how their political beliefs might happen to align based upon some stereotypes of the type of people that enjoy those types of music. Streamer breaking his own rules. Yeah, no, I was getting close. I was getting close. I have my moments where I just want to say something and I'm like, yes. We don't do that here. Yeah, probably Fruit Fox. That's my guess, right? I'm okay, Jade, aside from being sick and getting hit too much. Like that, for example. If only everyone else's politics talk could be as fun as the one time you brought up politics. I don't remember what you're talking about. Yeah, Cassie. It's funny. I appreciate it, Jade. I need it. I'm trying to think, like, I liked country music when I was like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 or something. I remember liking Brooks and Dunn. Yeah, I think it was Brooks and Dunn. Back when I was a young Naz who didn't know better. And then not too long after that, I was like, yo, what's up with Pearl Jam, though? Like, dang, this is awesome. Can you like outlaw country? Country music's cringy, but you grew up on it, right? Yeah, I mean, my dad listened to like a little bit of country, but they mostly exposed me to classic rock and stuff like that. And then, you know, some like early 90s grunge. You know, my parents liked Pearl Jam and Metallica, so I did get exposed to some of that at an early age. And then, of course, you know, when I was 11, that's when I got really exposed to real metal. Have a good night, Anthar. I really appreciate the lurk. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I could name a modern country artist if I had to win money. If someone was like, all right, Naz, I'll give you $6 million. Just name a popular country artist from the last 5 years. I would literally probably have to guess someone from back in the day that I hope is still popular. Like, that's what I would have to do. All right, Fox, have a good night, dude. Yeah, it actually did, Kuma. Yeah, I mean, that's like, for the most part, I separate the art from the artist, as long as it's not like too deep end, like too crazy. Like there's a point where I'm going to draw a line, but there's a lot of stuff where I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just, and also I don't look into that stuff very often anyway, so I usually just don't know. I will say I haven't listened to a Kanye album in a while. But I don't know. Kanye is a fair line. Yeah, no, I haven't put on a Kanye album in quite a bit at this point. The deputy leader of the country posted an AI improvement image with AI text that called him a penis instead of what the original text said. The road ahead of us. Broad changed to bod, meaning penis. That's funny. Maybe don't use AI for your political nonsense. Or at all, but you know what I mean. Everyone looked like anime characters, so it was cool. Wait, really? Okay, please do. No, I'm actually very curious. If you could put that in the Discord. Or DM me, I don't know, whatever. I don't know if that technically breaks the rules. I don't know, whatever. Put it in the meme section. People mad rage against the machine got too woke and political in the run fly. What do you yeah, I mean, rage against the machine has been political since 92. When the self-titled album came out. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's, yeah, Kel, no, printers slash copy machines are asking for it. Universities are now using a tool that monitors students' work while writing an essay slash. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? A lot of people have been getting away with using AI to write things for them for a while now, right? And so they need to do something to combat that. Because especially if like the kid is, or the person, not even necessarily kid, is smart enough to go through it and edit it to make sure there's no nonsense getting through, it could be probably pretty tough. Usually enjoy the music more if you know that you and the artist share the same view. Really, Fox? That's interesting. If that's true, that doesn't really mean much to me. Yeah, no, that's always what I think. The copy machine with the bats from Office Space. Well, yeah, I mean, Alisha, yes, of course. Like, that's the thing. You're supposed to learn, you're supposed to learn information, but also valuable skills while doing that stuff. And you learn literally nothing. Posted? Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Let me pull this up on the old phone here, so I don't have to tab out. Okay, that's pretty good. Just make things up when it doesn't know the answer. Yeah, I mean, that's a serious problem, right? Like, that's all it can do. students be like, AI, write me an essay? Yeah, no, that's a thing. If any ALS did any legal case as a source, please double check because it's a favorite thing to make up fake lawsuits. That's just interesting. I would love to read some like fake lawsuits made up by AI. Like that sounds fun. One of the soldiers in that photo looks a lot like Michael Palin. I don't know who that is. Oh, dude, that dude was. Did you see that? That man was zooming. Member of Monty Python, gotcha. Yeah, maybe Kuma, I don't know. Kelp v. Naz. Yeah. Ooh, 2 chunks. Basically just won the lottery. Does anyone here play the lottery regularly? Is anybody here a lottery player? Every once in a while I think about buying one. I haven't bought a lottery ticket in years at this point. Hell no. Well, of course it's a waste of money. But like, most of the things we do are wastes of money. Can't win if you don't play, that's right. You don't gamble, you invest instead. Smart. Yeah, I mean, that checks out, Anubis. Okay, I'm actually, okay, so like the album I was listening to quit playing, and I'm very surprised by the direction the autoplay just took. Because usually it kind of puts on a station based upon what you were listening to, right? So I was listening to an In Flames album, so that ended. It put on another In Flames song from a different album. And then it put on a Demi Borgir song, which like... I mean, there's some crossover with In Flames, but I don't know. It's... I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Overthinking it? Yeah, maybe. But that's the thing that you're not thinking about, Jane. Gambling is investing. It's just a bad... It's just a bad investment, that's all. Very, very low risk investment. Or high risk investment? But it's low stakes? I don't know. Dude, I'm gonna blame this on me feeling badly. At this point. I wonder if my dad is still playing the lottery. I assume my mom was the one mostly doing it. Probably doesn't anymore. Or maybe he does. I don't know. Brother-in-law used to buy stacks and stacks of lottery tickets. No, you can't. See, you can't do that. If you're gonna play the lottery, you buy one ticket every once in a while and hope you get insanely lucky. You can't buy a bunch of them. You're wasting so much money, dude. The chances of winning are so low. You're just, oh man, it's just, that's so much money thrown away. Alright, so are you talking about scratch-off tickets, Alishay? In this case? You play every now and then? It was similar to that? Okay. When Euro Millions ticket, one lottery ticket? So here with the scratch-off tickets, there are some people that are like at the point where they don't scratch it off anymore. They go in, they buy a bunch of them, and then they're like, have the cashier literally scan them one by one to see what they won. And they don't even bother like scratching it off to see. Like that part of the equation is gone. They skip straight to the, did I win or not? Like, which is so crazy to think about, being at that point in your lottery addiction. Oh yeah, Cassie, you've experienced that? Yeah, that's wild, dude. Scratching is the best. Well, right, that's where the dopamine comes in. Like, they don't even get the dopamine hit anymore. They're just they're in the full throes of addiction. They're not even chasing it. They're not even chasing the dragon. They're just playing. Yeah, right, Cassie? Because, yeah, people get stuck behind them. The person behind them's just like, dude, I just want 20 bucks on pump 3. Can I please move on with my day? Yeah, Cassie. Oh, man. Yeah, chasing the dragon. Well, yeah, but Prometheus, here's the problem. You need an insane amount of capital to do that. And then you have to take into consideration taxes. And then the cut of annuity versus lump sum. And, like, that stuff becomes not viable very quickly in several different ways. How much scratching? Well, in this case, like, with what Prometheus is talking about, I'm assuming Prometheus is talking about, like, regular lottery tickets. Like, not the scratch-off kind, but, like, the number drawing kind. There's no scratching off, right? People have done the math, Prometheus. Do a Google. Yeah, Anubis, not here. Your music out to listen to any Death Heaven album? First, it tried black metal bands, but after you said nope, switched to blah, blah, blah. And then indie songwriter Pop Girl. But that's even funnier. It's the parallels in their music. Oh, that's fun, actually. Oh, okay, Cassie. I don't think you have to do that here. You have a question about the states? I have a possible answer. things are not the same in every state, but I'll help you if I can. I spilled water on myself again. Oh, right, Cassie, right. No, that, I mean, that makes sense. Right. Why do virtually no shops put the tax as part of the price display on the shelf? I mean, I would assume, I mean, I don't know exactly why, but, probably so that they don't have to calculate it before. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they don't have to. I mean, food tax is low-ish, at least. In, like, grocery stores and stuff. And yeah, the lower price is more appealing. And since it's not required, it would make sense. You want to go with the lower price, right? Yeah, checks out. But like, whenever I'm looking at a purchase, I usually take the tax into account to some degree, right? At least like if I'm buying a bigger purchase, right? Like if I'm making a bigger purchase, I'm thinking about, okay, this is going to be about this much after tax too. And that is true. There are certain situations in which people can buy with tax exclusions. Depending on the situation. That is a thing. I guess that would be the less insidious reason. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Anubis. Yeah, Prometheus, exactly. What's up, Juice? I'm just sick. Oh, man. Watching the S1 challenge run last night on YouTube, dude did bow only, no arrows. He used the weapon swap glitch so he could melee a bow. What weapon was the moveset being taken from for the bow? It's pretty funny, though. I've never tried the weapon swap glitch. A non-existent weapon? It doesn't need information to pull it from? So what happens? Like, what does the bow do? Like, I don't understand. But regardless, that's interesting. People are very creative. Gotcha.
Regrettably, but that one.
So how much damage is the bow doing? Like 12? Yeah, it's funny. Oh, you're fine, Salem. I haven't really actively listened to black metal in many years. It's nice not having to worry about whether or not a black metal band is just like racist for no reason. It really sucks when like crappy belief systems get wrapped up in like a specific genre and it like perpetuates itself within the genre of the people that like it and becomes influenced. Also, only the first hit in the combo does any damage. That's fun. I mean, so far at the rate we're going, this would be the worst night of runs we've ever had. I mean, there's not much of one on the character. That's what you're talking about. Not familiar with that band. What's up, Armus? Not much. Mostly being sick and bad at the same time. I mean, yes, Jade, I would assume that not being able to build your body mass up while slowly withering away would make lifting very difficult. Well, not in this context. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, how are you doing? Bloodborne today and was great. Nice. Just doing like a casual playthrough of old Bloodborne. Oh, first playthrough. Nice. Okay. So where are you at? What have you done so far? Just before Vicar Amelia? Okay, I mean, that's not nothing. Sure. I get that. He's just not having it. Yeah, no, that'll happen. This gosh darn hunters. They suck. I always really struggled with the NPCs and Bloodborne particularly. Those dudes gave me so much trouble. Yeah, that's asking a lot, for sure. 5 at once. The power of dodging. Yeah, you have to do a lot of dodging when you're fighting 5 NPCs at the same time. There we go. Man, I need to go through some of my tabs on my browser and close them, because I just realized I've got about, I don't know, at least 20 tabs open. Probably should cut some of those down. Yeah, I mean, you can learn it, but it's not quite the same. No problem, Malachez. I appreciate you. Take care. Get some good rest. Don't let the, I don't know, the monster under your bed get you. TC? What? You ever watching Godzilla films? So I honestly don't think I've ever seen a Godzilla movie. I will say 2 of the newer ones I'm kind of interested in watching because I've heard they're really good. I don't remember the names of them exactly. Is it Shin Godzilla and like -1 or something? Excuse me. Are those the good ones that came out recently? -1 and Shin, yeah, are those? I've heard those are really good, I think. I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't enjoy the 74 Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Really wish you could see it. Hey, what's up, Godly? You saw -1, thought it was really cool? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't watch a lot of, I don't watch a lot of action movies. I don't really watch any, kaiju movies. Because usually, this obviously isn't always the case. But a lot of times the plot can be pretty weak in those movies, and they're just about the action, which I don't really care for. But when those concepts are done well, I'm on board.
Oi, where are you off to?
Oh, wow. Dude, I have so many weapons that have dropped this run. Oh yeah, no, I have no clue, Caldrex. It could be a typo situation. Maybe like sitting on the phone or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Does Google not tell you? Like, I don't know. Like, what is... When you look it up, I mean, there's got to be a way to watch it somehow. Oh, come on, dude. Well, that's always an option, but I'm sure there's a legal option as well. I'm sure there are non-Minecraft options to watch Shin Godzilla. Oh, I think a sneeze is coming on and I can't mute it while I'm doing this. Okay. Your poor earbuds died and your... Oh no! Were they expensive ones? Hopefully they're cheap ones. Always check your pockets. Always check your pockets when you're putting stuff in the wash. $30? Okay, not too bad. New pair on the way? Okay. I've heard some conflicting things about rice. Like, I don't know. I've heard, like, rice, while rice does help pull moisture out, I heard it does something bad, though.
What have we here?
Found it on Amazon on DVD. Wait, yeah, I mean, there you go. You just... It sounds like you just literally didn't look. And we're like, why can't I watch this? In some way. If only it were possible. Nothing wrong with putting things in rice. Gotcha, Salem. LSA, what's the TC for, man? Don't hold out on us. Caldrex and I are locked in on this mystery. Yeah, scroll up. And look at your messages. That was for Malachaz? Oh, take care? Okay. Fair enough. Don't tell Malachaz what to do. The ideal way would be to disassemble them, leave it powdered off, and put the pieces in rice. I feel like stuff from the rice would get into the inner workings of the electronics, though, right? Like, there's probably some substance, like, small or not, on the rice. I don't know. It seems sus. Maybe not. Message for approved by Credo. Gotcha, Salem. Yeah, you just, you know, don't give up on your search, right? You just have to wait a little longer. What's up, Phantom? What happened? Imaginary lava hit me and killed me, is what happened. Yeah, no, Phantom, for sure. Hey, Phil, are you coming to save me? Hey, kitty, come here. Hey, look at you. Look at you. Oh, sure, Juice. Yeah, that's definitely what that means. Hey, kitty, what are you up to? You a cutie? Yeah? Aw. This is a sweet kitty. Yeah? You a sweet kitty cat? What are you doing? You were napping? Yeah, she's a cute kitty. There you go, Prometheus. Yeah, Caldrex, I keep hearing mostly positive things about it lately, interestingly enough. If it weren't for the skill tree being so off-putting, I would check it out. Hey, what's up, Dean? How are you doing? Oh, I'm sure she will before she leaves, Alishay. Right? Are you gonna show them your cute tail? Your cute fluffy tail? Skill tree is 90% stat boost. Yeah, like, I get that. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, so that doesn't matter, Caldrex. It's still too much. Well, wait, why would you try to do it again, Alishay? That would just compound the issue. Oh, I hope it's been good, Busy. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm not feeling better, but I'm not feeling worse, so... whatever, I guess. Finger slip? Do you have a macro? I mean, I'd love to, Juice. I'd love to. My boss just isn't okay. My boss just won't let me, dude. Visual overwhelm, I mean, that's part of it. It's like, it's still a lot of decisions to make. That's a terrible skill, it's a terrible skill tree. The fact that it's mostly stats makes it worse, not better. Having to lock your stats in that way is terrible. Anyway. Please do, Juice. Please do. Jeez. Feeling a bit stuffy. Yeah, that's fair, Dean. It just instantly overwhelms me when I look at it. Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, that's like, I think a big criticism is like, if the tree is that simple and automatically boils down to you just going down those paths anyway, like, there's better ways to do that than having this massive sphere grid, like, situation that is just so incredibly overwhelming and unnecessary. Right. Yeah, I know that, like, they just let you respec whenever, which is nice. More games should do, honestly. But still. Man, I don't feel like cooking tonight or doing anything, but even like the easy food I have, I still have to wash dishes for. Like, I have some soup and stuff that I can eat, but I have to wash those dishes. You know, I forgot, we talked about this not that long ago. I forgot to look into, like, those countertop dishwasher situations. I don't think I'd get one for several reasons. Like, I don't really have space for it, for one, but I still kind of wanted to look into it just out of curiosity. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I've never seen one before, but the other day we were talking about them, like dishwashers, and someone brought that up. So I guess they're real. Your ex had one. Hey, what's up, Puka? How are you doing? How big was it? And how much did it cost? Like, do you know? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm curious, Dean. Like, how small is it and stuff like that? Never buy a... Okay. Well. I won't. Probably. Eight to 10 dinner plates in it? I mean, that's more than enough. Like, let's see. Look at price. Counter top dishwasher. And I'm sorry, what? Oh. So it's looking like the cheap ones are around 180 to 220. And then they have like some $1,000 ones and stuff like that. Need a good real life for perspective. They don't look big on. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're very big. I mean, they kind of can't be, considering they're, you know, supposed to fit on a countertop. But I mean, for my purposes, I wouldn't need something that was that big anyway. Also, like, it would still be like a whole thing to get it hooked up, and that would still be an issue. Because I'm assuming you still have to hook it up to plumbing, right? Because otherwise, like, there's no way it can hold that much water that you would put in the water yourself. And then you would have to take the water out every time. That's not feasible. So, I don't know. It still seems like a whole thing, probably. Hook it to your phone? Yeah, maybe. But, like, I'd have to hook it up, like, every time to the faucet itself. At that point, I might as well just start washing dishes. That's like another process, right? I mean, that's not weird. That's just efficient, right? Like, you want to get it out of the way, not think about it, and also, it makes it easier to wash them. Like, I don't always do that, but Yeah, I mean, most dishwashers seem useless anyway. Since you have to kind of pre-wash them. Like, what's the point? I don't know. There's some people claim you don't have to pre-wash them anymore. Depending on the dishwasher and the liquid and stuff. I don't know. Then, like, you would need a garbage disposal or something that it's connected to, right? Because what, all that gunk is gonna drain down into the sewer system and and clog up your pipes potentially. Like, I don't know. Yeah, whole family worth of dishes, right? Have to rinse all the food, then put them in when you run the dishwasher, then you dry everything, right? It's a bunch of work. Rarely use your dishwasher. Feel like when you do, you pre-wash them. Yeah, so it's like, I might as well just wash them. Not today. Not today. After eating, you make sure the plates/cups have hot water, have water on them sitting in the sink. That way, when we put them in the dishwasher, even if it's a cheap one, they're cleaned perfectly. Okay. Hey, what's up, White Wolf? Welcome back. I'm sorry today was a bad day, dude. I hope your Wednesday is better than your Tuesday. I also wish this headache would go away. But I assume it's not going to. Until I'm not sick. Or whatever. You're going to get visitors sooner or later, right? You don't want that problem. You don't want to attract creatures. Well, I don't know what that means, White Wolf, but good luck with it. Alright. 1 second, I need to take my medicine. I have to take this crap every 3 hours. Which is hopefully helping. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Flintstones vitamins. It's like a dissolvable tablet. Yeah, I hope so. Well, look. Things aren't getting worse, White Wolf, so... I don't know if it's helping, but it's not hurting. So... keep taking it. Sure, sure. Dude was rolling. Wait, that's a command? I don't know if I knew that was a command. When will I learn my lesson? Dude. Like, I'm not supposed to do that. And that's exactly why I'm not supposed to do that. And I stopped doing it for a while, but then I started again. So annoying. It's not worth it. It's a little faster, but then that happens, and I lose time in the long run is the problem. Anyway, how's everybody? What are we up to tonight? What's going on out there? What video games are we playing? What music are we listening to? What books are we reading? Not as fun by yourself? Yeah, I've heard, I've not really heard good things about RE5 and RE6 in general. I haven't heard too many good things about those games. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We have anonymous follow, so I won't call you out directly, but I like your name. Oh, I'm sorry, Caldrex. I hope you get better quickly, dude. Your favorite co-op game? I'm trying to think, what is my favorite co-op game? Left 4 Dead? Probably. Like, just to be clear, not a game I love that has co-op in it, but a literal co-op game. Because, like, my favorite game with co-op's probably Stardew Valley. I don't know. NPC partner isn't that bright. Yeah. Well, thank you, Caldrax. I appreciate it. Gave your old boob light a boob job. Now you're feeling lazy enough that you have plenty of other home projects you can work on. Hell yeah. I mean, look, it's okay to look when you. I think that when you finish a project, even if you have like a lot of stuff stacked up, it's okay to take a moment, be a little lazy, and feel accomplished and enjoy some time to not do a thing, you know? Like, it's okay. Yeah, you have more stuff to do, you'll get to it. Enjoy a day or two of just hanging out, you know? Sadly, and without explanation, playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. Wait, people like that game. Why's that bad? Why do you need an explanation? I mean, I don't like that game, but if you like it, well, I don't know. It's not like a bad game. Because you have no idea why you reinstalled it? I guess you wanted to play it. I mean, I don't know. White Wolf does not understand himself, clearly. Yo, Alice Shay!
Exclamation mark PB.
That's right, bot. You know. Thank you for the +1 PP, Alice Shay. Big tip of the cap to you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. And really, really appreciate that. Means a lot, dude. Thank you. My PP is growing right in front of us. You know, metaphorically. Low effort dopamine. Yeah, sometimes low effort dopamine is nice, Cassie. Yo, Banjos, what's good? How are we doing? Is anyone around that could give Banjos a shout out? If not, I'll do it. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, Tim Bucks. I appreciate that. Banjos, how are we doing? Crystal, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Dark Souls Enjoyer. I mean, Dark Souls Enjoyer, I've got some good news for you. I've got some good news for you. If you like the Dark Souls. Welcome in, welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Nazrella. I'm a Soulsborne challenge runner. Currently working on DS1 All Boss plus DLC hitless. I have a personal best of 1 hit, which I've done multiple times. And here we are, playing Dark Souls 1. Banjos, what's going on? Thank you so much for the raid. How is DS2 treating you? I'm assuming poorly because it's a bad video game, but I'm willing and open to hear contrary statements to... Hey, what's up, Ogre? Welcome in, welcome in. Hello. Unfortunately, tonight's been a bit of a rough night. I am sick, so my level of play is piss poor, to be frank. But I'm gonna try to lock in and recover and get something going here. I want to at least have one good run tonight, man. Aside from being sick, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Dark Souls 2 seems to suit you as well. Suit you well and you like it a lot. Okay, hey, fair enough. Some people really like that game. So what do you like about Dark Souls 2? Hit me with it. I'm not looking to argue. I'm legitimately curious. What is it about Dark Souls 2 that does it for you? What's up, Shaq? No one ever says ADP. Because they're not ridiculous. Now, I have seen people say ADP, but I've never asked someone that question. They're like, oh, I just love ADP so much. You know, I just think it's the super coolest, neatest, burritoist thing ever. What's ADP? So, Nurstein. In Dark Souls 2, you don't start with normal iframes like all of the other games, right? You start with a much lower amount of iframes when you roll. And you have a stat that increases the amount of iframes you get when you roll. Here's the kicker. The game doesn't tell you that. The game doesn't tell you that. Feels more strategic, slower compared to other Souls games. And what do you not like about it, or everything? No, I wouldn't say everything. And hey, kitty, what are you doing, Velvet? Hey, Raiders, you want to see my kitty cat? Hey, Vel, come see. Hey, come here. It's okay. I'm not going to pick you up. Yeah, just kidding. I'm going to pick you up. Oh, there's the kitty. Come on. Come on. Yeah. The stat's called ADP. It's short for adaptability. Oh. Okay. That was short-lived. She's not in the mood for my shenanigans. Okay, so to explain what I don't like about DS2. So my main criticism, there's a lot about DS2 that frustrates me about like the level design and the enemy design and the core structure of the game. But like, if you want to boil it down to the main gripe I have, like the main #1 thing that kills the game for me completely, it is the jankiness of the mechanical movement. in several ways. Wait, I don't even have my sword equipped. Her name's Velvet. Yeah, I rescued her about 5-ish years ago, and that was the name she had, so I just kept it. I think it's a cool name. I think it was fine. Anyway, yeah, so basically, first of all, before getting into specifics, well, okay, so yes and no. There's a thing you can do to solve part of the problem, but not all of the problem, which I'll get to in a second. So first of all, you have it feels very floaty, just moving around, right? The movement feels extremely floaty, which is never like a good feeling, right? It almost sometimes feels like you're on ice a little bit, which is not very intuitive. So the thing you're probably referring to is 8-point snap. There are ways to fix 8-point snap, and what 8-point snap is when you're moving and turning, you literally lock to the cardinal direction, right? So there's only 8 points that your character can face, right? It's not like a smooth movement. Like when you turn your character in a 360 degree, like with the analog stick like this, you don't move smooth like this in a circle. You literally snap to 8 points as you're going, which makes the game feel very strange. This is DS2, yes, Chunks. Yeah, it's really it's really strange. It's some really strange decisions. Thought that was only for, oh yeah, no. So like in so for example, like DS1 and Demon Souls originally, before the remake, had 4-way rolling when locked on, which is a thing in these games, which sucks, right? Like that's why you almost never see anyone locked on when they're doing challenge runs of a lot of these games. Because like being locked on in DS1 is how you die, right? That's how you lose, because you can only roll 4 directions, which is terrible. No, the movement in DS2 is locked to 8 points, regardless of whether you're locked onto an enemy or not. That's just how it works. Yeah, you might have just gotten used to it, Banjos, which is fine. Like, if you enjoy the game, I think that's great. Like, legitimately, not patronizing at all. I think that's awesome. But yeah, no, I think DS2 did some cool things. I think power stancing is neat. Yeah, right, Wolf, right? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's hard to not lock on, especially as a new player. Because then you have to worry about controlling the camera while moving, which is like not easy to get used to. Like when you first start doing it. I don't know, Dean. I'm very curious. I'd love to know why they did that. What the thought process and reasoning is. I would be super interested to find out. Also, like, another thing is that when you... So let's see, how do I describe this? Okay, so you see how I start a swing, right? And then I push a direction. Like, I start a swing, and then I'm like, actually, hold on. I want to go to the side. I want to make a small adjustment while I'm swinging. You can't do that in DS2. You're, like, locked in to the animation. for the most part. And it's like really, really frustrating. It feels very intuitive. Well, that's the thing, Chungus. DS1 doesn't have a 4-point system. That's only rolling when locked on. This character moves smoothly in 360 degrees. It's not an improvement. It's the opposite. It's worse. Yeah, I think that like ADP conceptually, I think there's ways to implement that system where it's not a bad thing, because it doesn't just govern your iframes. It also impacts how quickly you use items and drink flasks and stuff like that. Why did I do this? Which I don't think is inherently bad. But to give you a lack of iframes, not explain fully what ADP does, makes the game feel so hard and bad at first. And when I played my first playthrough of DS2, I did not level ADP at all, because I had no idea. I didn't know what it did. I didn't know it was important. I figured I'd be wasting points in a stat like leveling up resistance in DS1. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Another good thing, hey, while we're complimenting DS2, another good thing DS2 did, it made it so that when you beat the final boss, it doesn't automatically go to NG+, it gives you the choice. Which I believe was a massive oversight for these games when, like for Demon Souls and especially DS1. I think it's the worst in DS1, actively. You like lighting torches? Well, the torch lighting mechanic was cool conceptually with how they originally envisioned it, but then how it actually got implemented in the game was completely worthless. But yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna feel the ADP problems less if you're doing heavy armor, fat roll, shield blocking style of playthrough. Also, if you have a rapier, for example, equipped, good luck locking on and trying to hit any enemy that's near the ground. Like Titanite lizards, try to kill them with a rapier. Tell me how that goes. You literally can't hit them. It's a massive flaw. When I do my hitless runs, I literally keep an extra weapon with me so that I can kill a Titanite demon later at some point in the run, because the rapier literally won't hit them. Video games. But yeah, you know, you can kind of see in the DNA of the game as you play through the whole thing that the development cycle of the game was problematic and troubled. You know, it had multiple directors. Eventually, one director got removed from the project and got replaced by a different director who kind of did the best he could to scrap it together and fix it and pull out a video game. And I think that stuff shows. They were really reaching for it with DS2, but unfortunately, didn't have either the right person at the head of it, or didn't have the correct resources, or, you know, the vision was just too large for what was feasible. I don't know, but unfortunately, that game ended up being quite a mess. Watching a clip of a guy fighting Sir Alon besides the horrendous run back to fight the boss room. The boss room does look really cool for Sir Alon. Like, the reflection on the floor is really nice for that room. Yeah. The run back's abysmal, and the hitboxes in that fight are unforgivably bad, but it's still one of the better fights in the game. I was just making sure they weren't stuck. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the content, Shag. That's why I do it. And that's why I do it. Did you just buy the game with the intention to play it at some point after Bloodborne and Sekiro? What are the best bosses? The two best bosses are Sir Alon and Fume Knight. I legitimately don't think any of the other bosses are worth mentioning from the standpoint of quote-unquote quality. There are 41 bosses in that game, including the DLC. 2 of them are worth mentioning. You like the Rotten? I mean, that's the thing. I think the Rotten is cool visually. But mechanically, no. X4, yes. Gotta kill him 4 times. Oh yeah, that's why I fight him 4 times, Chungus, because I love him so much. Oh yeah, no, Dean, I mean, look, it's worth playing. 1, some people really like it. Maybe you're one of them. You might have a great time with it. 2, it's a shared experience. You should know. If you like Souls games, if you like these types of games, you should give it a shot. You should know. Emmy USB. How are we doing tonight? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Emmy. Welcome in, Spoons. J Palms. Spoons, thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you for the shout out. Welcome in, everyone. Indius, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, but hello, welcome in. Hope you're well. How are we doing? What's going on? Otto, hello. Aetherma, good to see you. If you are not following Emmy USB, boy, mistakes have been made. Go check out Emmy. Legitimately, very enjoyable stream. focuses a lot on first playthroughs. How are you liking this Tomb Raider game, by the way, Emmy? DSR, what a goated game. Yeah, depending on when you ask me, it's an amazing game or a horrible game. But yes, it is technically one of my favorite games of all time. It's so funny. Like janky, or what do you mean? But yeah, so for those of you just coming in, I'm Nasrallah. I focus on Soulsborne challenge runs. We are currently doing an all boss plus DLC hitless run. My personal best is 1 hit, which I've done multiple times. And we're trying to knock that down to 0. I am unfortunately under the weather. I'm currently sick, but we are pushing through and trying to make this happen anyway, with some difficulty. Every adventure in this Tomb Raider brings us one step closer to agreeing with Invalid. Wait, what's Invalid say? Is it that the Tomb Raider games are bad? Because the old ones are. Even though I liked it at the time. But what's the opinion? All Tomb Raiders are trash? Those newer ones are decent, right? Really enjoyed DSR more than you thought. Put a lot of hours into your playthrough. Yeah, I mean, the level design is top notch. It's literally second to none, in my opinion. Everything about the game is funny. The jank, the voice acting, the animations, gotcha. The new ones get a pass. The old games are the worst games in gaming. I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from. Like, when Tomb Raider came out, I thought it was really cool. But, like, games were very different. We were in a weird era of gaming with the PS1, right? And we were really getting into 3D gaming. And, you know, they were doing the best they could with what they had. Yeah, I thought they were cool back then. I didn't hate them. Spyro worked just fine. I didn't really like Spyro, but I could see why one would. But Spyro was a little bit later in the cycle of the PS1, right? Or am I crazy? Yeah, I bet, Shag. I bet. I'm sure you discovered a lot about yourself through seeing that game for the first time. Those polygons really made you feel something. Never played a Tomb Raider game? Ah, you're probably fine. So, what are you playing after you finish this Tomb Raider game, Emmy? What's next? I need you to play something that gets me excited, you know what I mean? Excite me. Oh, come on. I can't watch Expedition 33. And why is there a second Chicken Police game? No, I haven't finished it. I've played it like 8 hours or something. It's not that simple, Emmy. It's complicated. I will not avoid spoilers of Chicken Police. Yeah, Shag. What I've played of it is very good so far. Jeez, that took a while. Okay, I'm not going until those go away. All right. Let's use the soul. Goatee? Yeah. I've heard a lot of people say that. Yeah, people love the story, Shaq. And I do think that the core concept of this story and the narrative is very interesting. And I am very curious to learn more about it. And I think the gameplay is very good. Of what I've played of so far. No, Emmy. If you look, I just read your message. If you're playing that next, that's fine. It's okay. You've been streaming a lot when I can't watch lately anyway. So, just, you know, let's do it. Whatever. Let's play the dumb game. Like, for example, you've been streaming late right now, right? 2020, how dare you? I will beat it before 2027. I just have to figure out how to play that game. Like, I want to do the Discord streams, but, like, it makes me so exhausted. Because it makes it feel like I don't have a break. So, it's troublesome, you know? Oh, I do curse. I do Kratos. No, I play games when I don't stream. It's just that I started playing it on Discord for subscribers. Oh yeah, I used it already. No, I play a lot of video games. I play too much, in fact. Like, when this stream ends, I'm going to figure out a food situation. And if I feel well enough to not have to go lie down for the rest of the night, I am going to probably play Street Fighter until I go to bed. No such thing as too much video games. Trust me, you are wrong about that. I promise. I agree with that, Colette. Exactly, Juice, exactly. And especially when there's like a work component with video games, it's definitely seriously changed my relationship with video games. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, of course, Juice. Like, I love what I do. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have drawbacks. It's fair, Kratos. You think playing too much video games is a thing, but you can watch them forever? Yeah, I mean, like, well, watching them's a lot easier, right? It's a passive experience, and you can come and go as you please and as you want. Where, like, when you're actually playing the game, you're locked in, you know? Yeah, but likely, Cursed Kratos, you would eventually grow to not care about them as much. It's what happens to most people, at least, when you do it for a living. Yo, Nunya! Thank you for the Prime Gaming resubscription. It's almost been 12 months? That can't be true. Seriously, though, thank you, Nunya, for the Prime Gaming resub. A big tip of the cap to you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I hope you're doing well, Nunya. It's a pins juice. Wait, you don't... Why did you get Street Fighter and a fight stick if you don't want to do PvP games? Going well? Aside from being sick, I'm doing okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess, Ethan. Street Fighter is the exception? Gotcha. I've been having fun learning Sagat. He's a very strange character in this game. You have problems with being committed to things? Gotcha. Well, stop. Commit. Play Street Fighter. And you can be miserable like the rest of us fighting game players. Yeah, sometimes that's all you need. You just need someone to tell you. It's just like with depression. Stop being sad, idiot. Alright, now I just saved you thousands of dollars in therapy. You're welcome. Gave up on Ghost of Tsushima? Oh yeah, it's just not for you? Juice, please! I'll take it. Trust me, I could use it. More than your therapist can. More than your therapist needs it, that's for sure. Unfortunately, I can't provide you with the services a therapist can, though. So... Yeah, Kratos, I'm not sure that's true, but hey, I don't know your situation. If you're good, then good for you. I think that most people could benefit from therapy. You made a choice. Would never spend money on that? Wait, really? Oh, okay. Well, that's sad. Gosh darn it. I don't know, is that sword in Demon Souls? I don't remember. It's a paired, it's a set, right? But they do that kind of stuff sometimes. Do not seek free therapy out on TikTok, please. Yeah, it is in DS3. Especially TikTok, yeah. Made it this far without it? Yeah, but that's not saying anything. TikTok watchers beg to differ? Well, I'm not concerned about their opinion. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Invalid. It's a similar concept, actually. I think it's the big one you grab when you fight Dragon God. Okay. I don't remember. I mean, I've used very few weapons in Demon Souls, honestly. Most of my understanding and memories of that game are wholly based around challenge running it, so... I could tell you about the Crescent Falchion. Tell you about that weapon. It's good. It's very good. Dragon Bone Smasher. Okay. I've heard the name. I don't remember the weapon. Looks like a big dog treat in the shape of a bone. Perfect. I'm just happy we're out of reset health for the moment. That doesn't mean it can't change, but... progress is happening right now. Oh, we started early. I grabbed the chunk, right? You dying sounded like you getting up from a chair. Okay, I think I grabbed it. Did I get the ring? I did, actually. Yeah, I did get the ring. Dude, when I get up from, like, I have a really crappy rocking chair slash recliner, like a recliner that rocks, is what I should call it, in my bedroom. Invalid. Getting up from it, it's a process. It's literally like, okay, we got to get some momentum. Like, I literally rock to get momentum as I'm getting up. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole situation. It's also not very comfortable. Don't get old, kids. It sucks. Thank you, Otto. Really? Is it a recliner from the ancient times, like your mat? Yes. Yes. The recliner, it was my grandfather's recliner. It's old and not very comfortable. Like, even new, it wasn't comfortable. My grandparents probably sat in it and was like, this is cheap and fine. I'll take it. Sounds like you. Same, actually. Absolutely. Checks out, Ingold. Checks out. Do you have a really nice recliner? That's good. Consider me jealous. Gosh darn it. See, that there is another recliner that's in this house. That's it's one of those old people chairs. Like, it's literally the kind that helps you get up, which would unfortunately literally be a benefit to me with my back. But regardless, not the point. It's actually kind of comfortable. It's by far the most comfortable thing to sit in this house, bar none. The problem though is it literally won't fit into the bedroom. I tried. So, F me, I guess. Big sad indeed. Unfortunately invalid. Yes. Old house plus new furniture equal bad time. I don't do a lot of tests to get your PC back in your tiny room. Yeah. Yeah, I tried playing some serious Tetris to get that thing in the bedroom, and it was not happening. I was like, all right, fine, I give up. You win. What I would love to do is set up my TV and Switch and stuff in this room over there, but I have two couches in this freaking room, and both of them suck, by the way. And if one of those couches was gone, I could do that. Pressed right next to your bed and the hamper prevents your door from opening all the way. Love that. Yeah, no, both of these couches are trash. Just one slightly better than the other one. I mean, I'd love to get rid of them, but moving them would be a problem, and I don't want random people in my house, so. Did downsize for my queen to a full. I like Juice is holding out on Kratos here. Are they random people if they're giving me money? Yes. They're literally random people giving me money. What do you mean? You sure love being scared? Well, I've got good news. I thought I was dead there for sure. That was a close one. Tell you what. Mo goes back to school tomorrow, 8th grade. Whew. Getting old, White Wolf. It's crazy. Almost high school, dude. Yeah, angled it was. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Yeah, no, unfortunately I am ill, but, you know, we're doing the thing. Invalid, it wasn't the driveway. It was the middle of the street. Invalid just, like, made my old man blood pressure rise. Like, I literally feel the spike that just happened. Like, I'm mad right now about it again. Here, Okan. Oh, okay. Okan got 8th. Nice. Closing the gap on RB. No, but hey, Ingold, look, next season, you're going to take everything you've learned and you're going to kill it. That's how you felt getting Sim to Master? Yeah, but you did it. It's brown and made of leather is the best you can do. Oh, you got it used secondhand. Albon and Gasly, the dream team right there. Nice. Yeah, I like Gasly. Perez is reportedly due to sign for Cadillac. Okay, so I haven't been following this year. What team became Cadillac? Wait, who did Cadillac sponsor or buy? Wait, what just happened? What? What's up, Redbeard? Oh, crap! What? Wow, okay. I'm sorry, that hurts my head. I didn't... 11th team, okay. I mean, look, I don't follow it closely because I can't watch it often. It's F1, White Wolf. Next season we want to watch. New regulations mean we have no idea how it's gonna go. Yeah, it'll be interesting, for sure. It'll be interesting. I hope I'm able to watch more of it by then. I mean, honestly, I would love to follow F1 regularly. It's just difficult. I mean, F1's actually very entertaining, White Wolf. I like it a lot. If you want to dip your toes into F1, White Wolf, I would recommend watching Drive to Survive on Netflix. I think that's like a good introduction to the sport and why it's interesting, aside from literally the pure racing aspect of it that you've maybe seen clips of. That's initially what made me interested in F1. I watched Drive to Survive and I was like, man, obviously it's dramatized and stuff like that, but it still made me interested in the sport as a whole. I mean, I really, I definitely hit roll there, but, you know, I'll go F myself. Okay. I know they do a lot more than turn left. Yeah, it is definitely too late to focus. For the focus command. Oh. But yeah, it's really interesting because I'm used to watching sports where like adding just one team would be a problem. So it's like kind of interesting to think about, like, of course, there's no reason why F1 couldn't add just one team. Right? There's no reason why. It's just interesting. Wow, yeah, no, it actually has been that kind of night. Rally time? Well, maybe tomorrow will be my Michael Jordan game. It's not my flu game's tomorrow, not tonight, clearly. Hey, what's up, Verstan? How you doing, dude? Man, starting a brand new team in F1, dude, I can't even imagine how daunting of a task that is. Holy crap, dude. That's gonna be wild. That's just, man. What? Yeah. Even NASCAR has teams. It's just different in NASCAR. It's like a little more important in F1. They're using Ferrari engines for now, but sounds like they're making everything else. Yeah, that checks out. Like, using your own engine year one would be a wild move. That would be a wild move. They need a couple of years to get the engine program off the ground. Look how it went for poor Honda after 3 years of development. Yeah. First try. You don't think Daisy can get... No, Queen Daisy isn't fit for the run, unfortunately. Anyway, it might be Juice. It might be. Oh, oops. But there's just like so much content I want to watch, you know, it's hard. Like, I'd love to follow F1, Premier League, NFL, NBA, while also following like, whatchamacallit, like, you know, Street Fighter tournaments and stuff like that. I will say, I guess there is room. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I'd mostly watch NBA playoffs. 82 games in a season's too many. But now that I'm not watching, like, even if Daniel and I start watching AEW, it's still gonna be overall less wrestling content than watching WWE. So I might have some space to fit something new in. I don't know. Oh no, I know. But like, baseball's not even on my radar because I hate it. Because it's just boring and I'm not interested in it. I'm actually interested in basketball because it's fun to watch. I like the game. I don't like about baseball. Baseball's like, what, 182 games or 100? It's either 160 or 180 something games. It's obnoxious. I can't deal with that. That's unnecessary. Like, stop it. That is an advantage for the NFL. Every game is very important. But... And also, like, the game can't be played. You can't play... You can't have a 20... You're gonna have a 30-game season of football? You can't do that. Those players' careers will be cut by a third. Like, into a third. Of already short careers. Like, running backs have what, like a 5-year career already at this point? Like, imagine if they had to play 30 games instead of 17. It's not a thing, man. 162? Yeah, there you go. It's too many. It's too many. Yeah, 5-year shelf life for the average running back. You get a 5-year career on average. Weirdly enough, Brandon. I mean, I don't know, if we started turning people into food, then you could consider it, I guess. This reminds me of a book idea I had that I'm not going to explain on this stream because go F yourselves. But it does remind me of a book idea I have. Decisions should go up now that almost all teams are RB. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's true. It's not... They figured out that it's, one, not sustainable to have the same running back run almost every down, and two, that you get more out of having a versatile backfield. So, you know, it makes sense. This is probably a trap, and I'm not falling into it. Yeah, White Wolf. You know what? I'm just gonna call it early. I don't feel well. I am clearly unable to play well. I mean, it could not be more clear. So I am going to get some food and get some rest. This should have been a News Tower stream. I'm too close to partner to get to play frickin' News Tower. Okay? That's not happening. Thank you, $10. I appreciate it. Oh, jeez, my head hurts. Oh, yeah, no, definitely want to drink a lot of water. I just we're raiding Cheesy, and I just saw something completely wild as I was getting ready to raid. It's crazy over there right now. She's playing the Walking Dead Telltale series, and some wild stuff just happened. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here, especially with me being sick and a subpar streamer today. I really appreciate all of you. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully feeling better. But take care, everyone. Have a good night, please. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, we'll come back, hopefully well rested and ready to go. Take care of yourselves. Have a great night. Again, I appreciate all of you, especially even okay, just, you gonna move your tail or just gonna cover my face? You know, thank you for lurking. We're really close to the partner numbers. Please, you know, if you don't mind lurking, it helps a lot. We're literally less than 2 people away right now from the average. So anyway, thank you. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye, everybody.